Hello, I'm your host Devin, and welcome to the first ever Bremen High School District 228 episode of Bake Off. In today's episode, 5 teams of 4 students will be prepping, baking, and decorating a total of 5 cupcakes. With the holiday season upon us, today's themes will be holiday. Bakers can choose whatever holiday they prefer when baking and decorating their cupcakes. Each group will have a total of 2 hours to bake and decorate. They will then be judged in 4 categories: taste and flavor, decorating skills and techniques, creativity, and presentation. Now let's take time to meet our contestants.
My name is Sebastian Salcido.
Magali. Priscilla.
I'm a senior. I took the class because my mom got me into baking.
I like to bake, so I chose this class. I've been baking since I was little, so I wanted to get more experienced in it.
I want to prove something to myself if I win.
Did I accomplish something big? Well, it would be amazing, and it would be an achievement for me.
My name is Javonte.
My name is Leland Voss.
Hi, I'm Xander Hessling, and I got into baking about 2 years ago because I had too much time on my hands once this pandemic hit.
Biggest challenge would probably be mixing, if I had to be honest.
It would mean a lot for me to win this challenge because I actually put time and effort into baking, and I really enjoy doing it.
Bragging rights, to be honest.
My name is Oscar Serrano.
Julian.
Dex. My dad was a chef, and he taught me how to cook. And my mom kind of got into baking, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get into baking too. And I just took this class because of that.
I watch videos, and it looked interesting, so might as well take this class, right?
I love cooking. My favorite part about baking is after you make the item, you check it and you're like, I made this, bro. That's my favorite part.
Everything being happy.
It would mean that I actually did learn something and that I learned from my mistakes from the past.
I just want to compete with others just for fun, you know?
My name is Michael Reyes and I'm a sophomore.
Israel.
I got into baking because of my grandmother. Her baking would always bring our family together.
Because baking is actually fun, like just cooking in general.
What it means to me to win is that I would finally be able to prove to myself that I could do anything when I put my mind to it.
It would be fun because there's only 2 people in our group, so I would feel pretty accomplished with that.
Brianna.
Amy.
I liked the baking since my freshman year, so I kept picking it.
It's just kind of something I've always done for my grandma. The food. I mean, it wouldn't really mean anything. It's kind of nothing, but I think it'd be really cool.
That means a lot because I want to win it so I can say I won something.
Now let's take time to introduce our guest judges. With us today, we have Bremen Athletic Director, 21st century philosopher, girl dad, and self-proclaimed professional leader in Southside legend, Mr. Washington. We're not directing athletics or training his vicious guard dog. You can find him reminding people to don't go chasing waterfalls. Let's have a big cupcake welcome for Mr. Washington. Also, as a judge joining us is District 228 Superintendent Barrett Segura. He is the least qualified to judge this competition with one exception. As a former wrestler, upon making weight, he would binge eat sweets, which include any of all cupcake flavors within arm's reach. Our judge is freshly off her maternity leave, assistant principal, activity director, and connoisseur of baked goods, Dr. Rosinski. When she's not working on projects and initiatives for Bremen High School or spending time with her new baby, Dr. Rosinski enjoys binge watching cooking and baking shows on the Food Network. Okay. You've met me, you met the judges, you've met the contestants. Now let's get time to bake. Contestants, on your mark, get set, ready, bake off!
We chose St. Patrick's Day because it was a fun holiday, rainbows and stuff, so I think that would be a good thing to bring to the table. It's not really a cupcake that you see made often. We lost a baker in our group, so now we're down to 3. It's going pretty good. I think we're doing okay.
Oh, we chose Halloween. You know, it just rolled around the corner, so like, why not? Well, it's a pretty good holiday. Get candy and stuff.
We chose chocolate, so it would be like the dark theme of Halloween.
I believe the advantage we have is actually making decent cupcakes and possibly some decorating skills.
Biggest challenge would probably be mixing, if I had to be honest.
We had a little bit of difficulties before I came in here, and it was like a icing issue, like it wasn't coming out. So hopefully they fix that by the time I get back.
Our biggest challenge is actually keeping all the bowls and ingredients like I have to keep washing them when I shouldn't have to keep washing them.
Chose Valentine's Day, and I don't know why they chose it. I wasn't there that day. We chose red velvet and chocolate. Again, I don't know. They chose that. I wasn't here that day. Well, in the beginning, we messed up and we forgot to put the baking powder, I think it was, which is what makes it rise. So we had to like take it out the oven and put everything back and then remix it. We were actually pretty like ahead of everyone else. I think we started our frosting before everyone else.
Oh, it was going okay. You know, we do have a handicap because like half of our team is gone, but we're doing great for where we at. Our biggest challenge so far is handling the workloads of 2 people.
We chose 4th of July. Because, bro, everyone loves going out there in the summer, you know, making some s'mores, you know, chilling at the campfire, you know, swimming. Everyone loves that.
Currently, it's going so fun. Like, I'm having fun with my teammates and stuff.
It's going all right, you know. We did some training yesterday. The training didn't really help. Our cupcakes came out looking like bad. And then today, we was doing our cupcakes, and it looks exactly the same from yesterday. So, I guess we'll see, you know. I guess we'll see. It's going great. The biggest challenge is looking at the product that we made and being like, yeah, this is all right. Because we made, like, soup. It looks like soup. And I don't know if it's going to be good. Like, we put them in the oven, but we don't know if it's going to come out good.
Making it. The biggest challenge is making the main cupcake itself, because we're worried that it's gonna overflow or not.
The advantages we have is I have a previous experience in baking and cooking, so that's what I feel like I have an advantage with.
I guess having knowledge how to make cupcakes, so yeah.
The team's doing all right, you know, we all doing our part. You know, we measuring. We made a bit of a mess sometimes, but we cleaned those up in a jiffy, bro, you know what I'm saying?
So we're doing Earth Day because we kind of figured everyone would stick around Valentine's Day, Christmas, Easter, stuff like that. So we wanted to kind of do something more abstract and outside the box.
It's going good. We doing good.
We're panicking, but we're getting through it. The timing that I've baked for years.
I can multitask and I'm fast.
We currently are a little ahead of the other bakers, so that is good.
I feel like we'll pick like a better decorating thing.
Initially, the frosting was going to be green to go with the theme, but since we're using green screens, we had to choose a different color, so now we're doing yellow.
We picked lemon because we thought it would go along with our theme.
One with a chocolate flavored cupcake and chocolate like frosting. Well, it was Oreo frosting. We had a little bit of difficulties before I came in here, and it was like a icing issue, like it wasn't coming out. So hopefully they fix that by the time I get back.
Our inspiration for our design was an image off the internet that we thought was good. We chose red velvet because it's popular, but not a lot of people do it, so we thought it'd be different. The person that was supposed to give us our decorations did not come in today, so we're making do with what we have. Makes me feel nervous, but confident because I feel like I'm a good improviser. I think it'll turn out good. We've had some good ideas, me and my partner. We decided to take a cupcake and crumble it up so that we use the crumbs as decoration, and we're deciding on what to do with the other cupcakes.
Kind of thinking outside the box. I honestly don't really like vanilla cupcakes, so we also wanted to incorporate the theme. So we kind of just chose chocolate to more look like the soil of the earth. Trying to incorporate thyme and mixing 4 different frosting colors. I have someone who has been practicing, so I think good.
I don't think we're gonna win because we're having a really hard time molding our candy into an arch, and the frosting is not the ideal color we wanted in the first place, which doesn't go with the theme.
So, you know, we came out strong, got the cupcakes in the oven pretty quickly. Frosting ran into some issues, but you know, we clutched it up in the end, you know what I'm saying? And we got it done pretty quick and easy. A little bit stressful, but it's all good. It was really good, I ain't gonna lie, you know. Like I said, ran into a few difficulties, but we got there in the end. I did think we were gonna win, you know, because we came out strong. We had the teamwork there. Small arguments, but, you know, we got over in the end. I put Oreos in the battery. I think Giddy's told me to, but that just made the cupcakes dry. The decorating in the end, and when we got the cupcakes in the oven, pretty good right there.
I think it'll go good. I feel confident. I think we will, even though we had a rough start. I feel like we really came back. I think I'll win because our cupcakes are really like moist, and I think flavor will really come through for us. My piping work, I was nervous because I never piped before, but now that I see the spirals, I think I did well. Our decorations did not go as planned, so we are insecure in that area. We could have been better prepared for our decorations because there was no backup plan.
I think it went pretty well. Even though we didn't really have any team members to help us get our cupcakes, we still think they turned out pretty good with decorating and flavor-wise. Honestly, no, because I've seen the other competitors' cupcakes and they look way better. I guess I could say the organization level was pretty good. A lot of the flavors were not on point, and we kind of messed up a few batches, so we had to remake a lot.
Our contestants have whipped up a batch of cupcakes ready for you to use your cupcake expertise and crown the first ever Bake Off champions. Team 1, tell me about your cupcake and why you chose your holiday theme.
We did a traditional vanilla cupcake filled with a creamy lemon filling and topped up with a cream cheese lemon frosting. And we chose our St. Patrick's Day theme because it was a fun holiday and it felt like it was a fun thing to add to the table.
Well, it's an interesting blend of flavors. I will tell you at first sight, I'm not necessarily certain how this connected to St. Patty's Day, so I'm going to rely on my other judges for their interpretation there. But a good clean taste and an excellent choice of various colors as well.
I do see the green for representing St. Patrick's Day. Nice lemon flavor throughout. Great presentation. And I like the added candies on top.
I really enjoyed the lemon profile as well. I'm going to have to agree with Dr. Sikora. Loose tie to St. Patrick's Day. The cupcake stuck to the wrapper a little bit, but the flavor profile was delicious.
Hope to see you again, Bacon. Have a good one. Team 2, can you tell me about your cupcake and why you chose your holiday theme?
We went with Oreo cupcake. We had a Oreo bat on top, you know, it's Oreo incorporated all around in the frosting inside the cupcake, and it's also chocolate themed. And the reason we chose this is because Halloween was just around the corner a little while ago, and it seems pretty interesting, so why not?
I definitely like how it looks. The bad idea is really awesome with the Oreos and everything like that. We're just gonna give the judges a little bit to test out your cupcake, and let's see how they think.
Well, let me start with the positives. You know, it's really brought me back as a fan of Sesame Street. I really felt like I was with Cookie Monster here. So I like the style and presentation of it. One little critique that I would have is it is a tad bit dry, so you know, you may want to consider that in your next batch. However, you know, overall, really liked the presentation. Was impressed with the decoration.
Very nice presentation. We'll have to say this tastes more like a brownie than a cupcake. Dense, but tasty. Great chocolate profile on there, and I do like the touch of the scary looking Oreos on.
A little bit dry. I don't know if that's the addition of the Oreo crumbles. I did enjoy that throughout. I like the bat theme. The color scheme on top, definitely Halloween, but not the prettiest underneath those, the actual bat on top.
Thank you so much, judges. Team 2, thank you for coming. All right, Team 3, tell me about your cupcake and why you chose your holiday theme.
So our cupcake is a s'mores cupcake. It's a chocolate base, you know, and it's 4th of July, right? You know, everyone loves barbecue, and when there's barbecue, there's got to be a bonfire somewhere around there, you know what I'm saying? So like, with the bonfire comes s'mores.
Be a s'more for me later. Judges, I'll give you a minute and let me know how you think they are.
Well, I'll tell you what, one bite in, and I think we have a total package here. As traditionally not a fan of chocolate, I got to tell you, this one surprised me here. Very moist, great texture, excellent contrast between light and dark, really nice amount of crumble on top, in addition to the graham crackers. So right now, looking very strong. Nice job, Team 3.
Again, great presentation. Like the crumbled graham cracker on top, and the addition of the little chocolate cookie as well. All these combinations meld together greatly. Solid choice here.
I think the chocolate cake base here was delicious. It was perfectly moist. Sometimes chocolate can be overpowering, but the frosting was subtle, it was light, and it just balanced perfectly with the more aggressive flavor of the chocolate. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much, Team 3. I so hope I see you baking again. Team 4, can you tell me more about your cupcake and what you did with your holiday?
As you said, our holiday was Valentine's Day, and what we did was we took a red velvet cake, a classic red velvet cake, cupcake, and we put cream cheese frosting on top, and we put red velvet crumbs on top.
That sounds great. It looks great to me. We're just gonna wait a little bit, see how the judges think about it too.
Well, in the spirit of the Valentine theme, all I can say is, will you marry me? This is fantastic. Wow, excellent combination of flavors. Got to appreciate as a judge too, just how easily I was able to take it out of the wrapper. It's usually a good sign here that we got a good mixture. But really enjoy. This one is in the running. Well done.
Anything with the cream cheese frosting on it gets me. Great flavor, nice presentation, sticking with another holiday that we all love. So solid work here.
I think red velvet was a perfect choice to go for Valentine's Day. I think it was not only a delicious cupcake, but beautiful. The cupcake was the perfect shape. It came right out of the wrapper, and that swirl, whoever put the cream cheese frosting on top of it was perfectly swirled. It was just beautiful.
Nice job, Team 4. Thank you for coming. Last but not least, Team 5. Can you tell me more about your cupcake and what was your holiday?
So we decided to do Earth Day as our holiday because most of the other contestants have done more traditional holidays like Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, stuff like that you automatically think of. And we decided to represent something that kind of introduces a change in the society. We want to show people that it's okay to celebrate Earth and what's on it. So we decided to decorate with some gummy worms and Oreos to represent the ecosystem surrounding and make our cupcakes look like an Earth.
Honestly, I love the plating. The worm was pretty good, and I'm going to see how my judges think about it.
Well, I will confirm that I noticed the presentation on the plate. They were a group that spent the time to make their theme throughout their plate of the presentation. I will say, for me personally, just as a critique, a little sweet for my personal liking. However, I give strong points here in theme, and I really like the connection to a greater cause. So well done on that aspect.
I would have to agree about the cause aspect of it. Great choice, great thinking out of the box. As far as the cupcake goes, I could use a little more chocolate flavoring to it, but the presentation was nice. I think this would be more of a St. Patrick's Day theme than the other ones that we tried. But solid work.
But ditto to what the gentleman said. I think the theme was spot on. I like that you thought outside the box. The plating that they all came out on was beautiful. I like aggressive chocolate. It was a little subtle there, a little sweet, but it was a great play on using Earth Day as your theme. I really enjoyed that.
Judges, and then thank you for coming. Judges, after tasting Team 1's St. Patrick's Day, Team 2's Halloween theme, Team 3's 4th of July, Team 4 Valentine's theme, and Team 5's Earth Day. What do you think about all of them?
Well, I'm pretty.
Can we have your final decision for the first ever Bremen High School District 228's Bake Off right after this commercial break?
Bro, I feel like freestyling. Man, freestyle about the equipment. Okay.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about CANT. Communication, Arts, and Technology.
Perhaps the most famous classic.
Once upon a time there was a young filmmaker. Every day he shot random videos of Mother Nature. Until one day he saw a flyer in the street. What? Because of that he signed up for CANT. Until finally he had the best idea. Ever since then he lived in Hollywood making meals. Oh, this? It's a lot. I hope you ready. Okay. Backlight, feel light, key light. Whoa. What? Soft light, hard light, bounce it off the wall. Okay. Check the levels, mark the script, cue the music, sound effects. If you can hear me, then you get it. Hold up, wait, we not finished? Nah, this might be my favorite. This is where we get creative. Ooh, cut it up, fade in and out in yellow. Yes, I made it.
We're back. What is your final decision? Who will be the first ever Bake Off champions?
Well, the deliberation was tough. All 5 cupcakes were absolutely delicious, but when it came down to it, there were 2 that just stood out. We had a tough decision between the s'mores cupcake and the red velvet cupcake, but in the end, it was the flavor profile of that s'mores cupcake that really put it over the edge. Congratulations, S'mores Cupcake Kitchen. Yours is our number 1.
Welcome, Team 3.
Well, I feel great. Man, I feel amazing, bro.
I mean, after we won, I felt like I was in another world, you know?
All that hate, you know, that just kept us motivated.
The hate drove us. The hate drove us.
Yeah,
Kitchen 2 was throwing some mad shade at us.
Hey, oh man, I was excited, man. I was blue. I was like, it was crazy, man. I thought we were gonna lose for a sec.
Shout out to my mama. My mama's been there since day 1. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to my OG. Hey, for keeping me up. You feel me?
Shout out to my family. They motivate me to be a successful person.
Oh yeah, shout out to Granny for making them cookies.
No, one more shout out to Miss Flood, you know.
There you go.
She's the reason why we're here.
Oh yeah, shout out to Miss Flood for keeping us motivated.